So I spent a few minutes, and by a few minutes I mean like it felt like half an hour to more, reorganizing my inventory a tiny bit. Didn't sell anything, didn't buy anything, but I put a lot of things in bags. That was already in a bag. Let's pick a bag at random here. Bag at random. Yeah, put some of those things in there. Some of these things in there. Lot of stuff in bags. So that made my inventory a little bit more clean. Not completely, but you know, just a little bit. Weight didn't change at all, but it's something. So yeah, I spent a few minutes doing that. I also realized I said fuck it. Not realized about fucking it. I mean, I realized that I still have some geomancer skills I can learn. Like it says here, geomancer. I can learn 5 novice and 2 adept. I have only 3 novice, so I think I should probably learn these 2 things. Because having the ability to cancel poisoning and midnight oil is actually kinda good. So, let's learn those relatively now. And reorganize. Reorganize. Ooh, jars of honey. When did I get jars of honey? I don't remember jars of honey at all. Exit that up. Alright. We have our 5 of that. Let's slightly reorganize this. Am I slightly reorganizing? I'm thinking. Alright, let's actually just wipe all of it out. Wipe all of them out of the thing right here. And we'll start with this. We'll start with damage. So let's take Boulder Bash and put that right there where it was, because that worked pretty well. And that's the kind of it for damage, except for Lanky, which is Spider, which goes here because that's at the end, because summons, because I have a system. Then we'll do a couple buffs. Actually, no, this is attack, technically, and so is this, because it changes your heart and destroys something someone has summoned, and then there's that, and everything else is that. Okay, so, oh wait, Avatar, Midnight Oil is technically not an attack, but it's still like doing a thing, so gonna put that in there. Okay, next we're gonna do the buffs. Buffs on this side. So Bless goes here. I know, Fortify because of a ring of some kind, so that's good. Oath of Destruction is that kind of buff. And then technically Avatar Poison, I'm just gonna put there. Oh, hello. Finger of Death goes over there. Avatar Poison we'll put like here for now. All of that. Now we need to add in Oath. These are attacks technically, so we're gonna take the debuff and the destructy thing there, and that's all your spells reorganized. Very nice. I'm still looking into how to craft that damn resurrection book. Hello. You can't speak. Very nice. I'm gonna quick save that. Actually, I wanted to look at spells here too. That is that. That's all that. You can't actually do magic missiles and whatnots. Your spells are actually pretty packed out, which is nice. Plus the vampire thing, and then yours is... Oop, no. Yours is kind of low. Mostly electricity. We need to up your stuff. Well, that doesn't matter, right? What does matter is that I'm all set to fight some shadows again. Hopefully this goes better. If not, we'll look around and see what else is there, because it's not going anywhere. Especially if I restart and die. Yay, experience. More experience. Everything goes down. Back through these lovely, lovely roots, actually. And... yo. Thief voice. Continue. And fight. Now I want to see if since these are summons, can I do like the finger of death point? Nope, you're not a thing anymore. Because that would be nice. Well, fuck. Ow. 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 Fuck you, Juan. How long is that gonna last? Another 2 turns. Can't exactly do anything with that. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. My shackles of pain, you? Yeah. I can get that. Shackles of pain failed. Shit. Alright. Go right there. Behind the dude. Nope, shit. You know what? This is just going bad already. And blinded. This is going so bad already. Well, that missed. Yeah, no, that didn't go exactly how I planned. But you know what? Nothing usually does. So let's do that one more time. Because that was not even a try. Like, Juan, what the fuck? He was so compelling. His eyes were so dreamy. Actually, you know what? We just got some free XP. We'll quick save there, so A, don't have to run down again. And B, if we do die, we get free XP, and then we can just leave. Let's get talking, animal noises, sudden shadows. So many freaking shadows. What is this level anyway? 19. We're only 617. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, when did you get crippled? You're cursed. Oh, now you're silent. You just volley out. Now you're silenced. You know, I don't think I'm ready to fight this. So if I'm not ready to fight this, what else is there to do? Well, there's that red thing. Because technically this goes in a different direction and up in the corner thing. You could go up to that, whatever that is, and continue going this way to the Source Temple. So let's go up to the red thing first. See what that is. And then if it's deadly, we'll do the Source Temple thing. Sorry, but dude, can't get your voice back quite yet. Not a sufficient level. Alright, well... nothing? Nothing. I don't see anything on the ground, which is good, but that's not always a thing that's seen. Oh, look, lots of dead bodies. A magic cage and thousands of dead bodies. Curse the human corpses, curse the human things. Night something different. Who are you? Oh, Cassandra! Oh look, it's the cat now. Hello, what do I spy? Remarkable... What do I spy? Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do? Well, you're... level 18, so this is a possible victory. Tell me who you are, even though I already know. The sister of the king, of course. The phantom of the woods, of course. The mother of all corpses. Of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident. I am Cassandra, queen of the Phantom Forest, and you have come where you are not welcome. You say you are the sister of the king. Which king do you mean? The only king, Brachus Rex. He rules all of Rivellon, and I, his double, ruled too, for a time at least. We were forged together by our very souls. All that was his was mine, and all that was mine his. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. He's gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live. Technically, zombie form, lichdom. Strange, isn't it, how a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time, but time matters little to me anymore. No, it floats past me unfleet as light upon the blind eye. Not on fleek there? You say your brother removed you from history. Why would he do such a thing? To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler, because before he became a rabid tyrant. But his descent into madness was swift. No shit. Power he gained, and with it a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchambers and mine, but still he kept awake at night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and he sought to break the bond between us. And did he? I mean, did you break with the Forged Soul? My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done, like living. Oh wait, I kinda stopped that. Brachus discovered that, while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him. No, for Brachus, there are no temporary difficulties. Oh, so he turned undead to break the thing, to do the whatever. And so he turned me into an immortal creature, living, yes, but weeded to death, a lich destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living. Oh, okay. We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life, we who shared each other, each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside, and Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me. Which means... how better to have guaranteed my brother's hated... how better to have guaranteed my brother hated his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment. I discovered how to restore our soul forge, and I determined to bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave would have haunted him, and it haunts me. The pain, his betrayal, cursed me, would have been his to savor. But in the end, my brother found a worse fate than all I could have devised. Source king that he was, Brachus was stricken down not once but twice. First disposed, then resurrected, then defeated once more. Yo, I did that. I can think of no finer torture for that proud madman than to come to the cusp of glory, only to be cast back down for all time. I'm glad to hear that news of your brother's fate pleases you, for it was I who slew Brachus as he rose from the grave. Please be good news. Is that so? You, a frail mortal, laid low the eternal crown of Brachus Rex? How sinfully inglorious, yes, how humiliating for the so-called Lord of Chaos to find himself run through by a slave of age and order. Oh god, can you stop talking and just get to the fighting? I do believe, thanks are in order. To show my gratitude, I will allow you to roam my woods at your own discretion. This is no mean feat that I swear to tolerate the stench of your living flesh, mortal. Take it as a tremendous honor. I'm gonna take a drink before we start another conversation. What do we have here? Water. You said you discovered how to restore soul forage. I'd be much indebted to you if you could share this information to me. Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when they lovely brush of rot swells among the delicate hide? Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Aru, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man, so I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat, and he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I'll need an ingredient even he cannot resist. The ingredient called stasis fern. There is a spirit in this forest called Shira, who is known to possess the rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours. What exactly is the fern? It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether, and Rivellon, the first garden, a place, myth, and miracles. There, so the spirit of the forest told me, is bloomed and delighted with its fragrance. No, more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like practicalities. I think that was the word. Its magic is one of permanence, a magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Aru, my love, forever. Getting that pussy. Oh. I suppose that if you want to use the stasis fern to make a man forever, he could be made a cat forever as well. Obviously, but that would be a disaster, now wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards. Okay, let's discuss, Aru. There is nothing left to discuss, oh frail little thing. Bring me the stasis fern so that I can show this cat one cannot defy Cassandra. I'd like to talk to you, Aru. Source Hunters, how glad I am to see you. Uh-oh, she's moving. What did you just do? Oh, put him back in the cat form. How glad I am to see you. Thread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has been more devious than I had ever dreamed. We've come all this way together, and still, I have to say, curiosity is about to kill the cat. You hit the nail on the head, Hunter. That is exactly what Cassandra wants to do. Kill the part of me that is cat, and claim for herself which is human. No, I cannot bear it. I cannot. I am a cat always was. I remember my many siblings. My mother giving a suckle, licking me clean with a gentle purr. Yes, I remember the freedom of conscious existence. That is who I am, not a man, for what is it that humanity has given me? Nothing but suffering, nothing but hurt and heartbreak. So stop her, Hunter. For the love of the seven, stop Cassandra. To be human for all time is fate worse to me than death. Well, I could try to break you out of the cage, but then Cassandra will try and fuck me up. Cassandra's after ingredient. Are you aware of it? All too well. Even in my human guile, I'd gone quite as white as I am not at the mere mention of this damn plant. Stasis Farn. In Cassandra's hands, an instrument of ultimate torture. Ambrosia in my own. She'd use it to consolate my human form everlasting. You can't let her have it at any cost. But should you find it, Hunter, please bring it to me instead. With Stasis Fern, that ultimate catnip, I can become a being I most desire to be. A cat once more and forever. I mean, I could try and break you out, even though she's standing right there and listening to me. Careful, friend, for it'll be your death. No, not hers. She boasts that the magic she weaves makes her immortal, and I don't doubt the might of her sorcery. Nevertheless, where there's source hunter follow. Perhaps there may be weakness in her fortifications still. The forest teems with wretched souls. They may know things we do not. Alright, so talk to the dead plant things. Oh, hello. I will take that. You don't mind, do you? No? Thank you. Alright, that was that. Alright, so we got Dead Body Farm up here. Alright, so go back down. And go to where I was. That was a lot of talking. So we'll quick save it and not need to do more talking. Doesn't matter though. I'm actually at a loss for words. I don't actually have any words to say right now. Huh. I mean, yawning is one thing. Let's wait for this guy, because I remember he was here, to pass. Because demon. Don't know if I can take him or not. Nah. Hopefully I can. Careful, you've spotted a trap. Good. Go around it. Ooh. Slower. Okay, I thought that would do something. Slower. Boxes! Stuff. Possible stuff. I like stuff. That is... Infectious Flame. Take it. That is... Arrowhead of some kind. Ooh. Mushrooms. I never use the mushrooms, so I don't know why I'm picking them up.